Hey y'all, we here, man. Call of Duty multiplayer, all that shit. Come on, zombies, come on. Let's see what this shit working with.
Ready up.
You know who we are? Only so. This is Ghost.
They showing everything. They showing Black Ops 1. They showing World War 2, Advanced Warfare. That was Advanced Warfare. They got World at War, all type of shit. They got shit. That was probably Ghost. World War 2. I don't know what the fuck that was. Warzone. They got KSI, Deji in that motherfucker. Black Ops 2. I ain't gonna lie, that that's raw how they got that's raw how they got motherfuckers in there. They got no rush. Snoop Dogg. MW2 hijack, man. Well, I said MW2 hijack. I just tweet Black Ops 2 hijack. I just peep what I said. I'm what? MW2 hijack.
As the iconic Captain Price once said, it's a good time to take inventory. This month, we are celebrating 20 years of Call of Duty. With all the matches played and missions completed, our history is made up of the incredible experiences created by you, the players. On behalf of all of us who work to bring these games to life each day, thank you for sharing this journey with us. We have some amazing in-game rewards we will be announcing later in the show, but for now, we wanted to take a moment to reflect. You are the reason for the success of these games, and from all of the teams across the world, we're grateful and humbled at your ongoing support, enthusiasm, and dedication to all things COD. While we celebrate this milestone, we are also looking ahead to the next chapter of awesome moments together. Today, you will see and hear all the details of Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, an exclusive look at Modern Warfare Zombies, a brand new Warzone map, Warzone mobile news, and more. In Call of Duty, no one fights alone. So we brought 250 creators from around the world to drop in live here at Call of Duty Next. And first up, this is Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer.
It must be nice, man. It must be real nice to be at something like that and just like play the game and have fun, shit. Especially since shit not even out yet. Like, imagine getting flown out to play a game that you love early, all type of shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's the goal one day. Shit. That's the goal one day for sure. I would not mind doing some shit like that at all. That fat ass revolver.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Call of Duty Next. We have an action-packed day in store for you with gameplay and game details for Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Warzone, and Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. There are over 250 creators behind us ready to dive into these games, and we're so excited to be here with you today to unveil the future of Call of Duty. I'm Golden Boy, your host for today, alongside the one and only Stephanie Snowden. You may know her as the Studio Communications Director, and we are thrilled to go into what's going to be upcoming for the 20th year of Call of Duty, which is bonkers.
It's a little bit younger than us.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Just a touch. Thank you so much for not revealing my age.
You're quite welcome. We don't do that here. It's a safe place. Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here. It is an electric atmosphere. It's absolutely incredible. And I am so ready to talk about Call of Duty. It's been an entire calendar year of us saying, next. Well, guess what? That starts today. We're here to talk about Modern Warfare 3, and we're going to be getting into gameplay very, very soon. But we have some amazing guests coming in from the studios. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's right. We also have some awesome viewership rewards as well for people to watch at home. Isn't that right, Steph?
It's true. Make sure you're dialed in on the broadcast here at COD Next, because you will have a chance to unlock in-game rewards for Modern Warfare 3 just for watching this stream on the official Call of Duty or Twitch YouTube channels. Take a look and chat on either of these for more details for your chance to earn some of the awesome loot on the screen. I want that weapon charm.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
the
So
fuck she
make sure
don't.
you go out there.
Turn my
watch
phone
it.
on.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no reason for you not to, but
She
we've
I want
got some
that
good
shit.
stuff
She
coming
just
up on the horizon.
overstudied.
But Steph, what do we have coming up first? This is
We-
one I'm very excited about.
Yes,
personally.
we are diving straight into Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Joining us now, the multiplayer team from Sledgehammer Games, Adam Iskov, Senior Development Director, Greg Reister, Multiplayer Creative Director, and Kim Wygant, Development Director. Guys, welcome. I am so stoked to talk about your game.
Same.
Where
Great to be
do
here.
we even start? You know, I have an idea, but
Yeah, we have a run-up show. We have a direction that we're going to go in, thankfully. But guys, this has to feel very freeing. It has to feel like now you're going to be able to talk about this thing that you've been working on for so long here, and you're going to also have these incredible creators playing it all in real time.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be here. It's wonderful to have all the creators being able to play, give us feedback on the game right away, and have everybody play in beta tomorrow. It's going to be great.
jump right into beta tomorrow, folks. We'll be talking about that more later to remind you. But we're going to get straight into gameplay for the folks behind us. But before we do, Greg, can you give us a top line of what the community can really expect in the multiplayer experience for Modern Warfare 3?
We have one of the greatest sets of launch maps ever coming to the game, and we've taken these maps and we've really revitalized them and modernized them with the latest in visuals, audio, effects, as well as gameplay coming to bat on those. And it's just fantastic to have them. We also have a ton of new mechanics coming into the game around movement, around being able to be responsive in the moment in that combat. And we have the largest set of weapons ever in Modern Warfare in multiplayer.
Yeah, with carry forward from Modern Warfare 2, of course, you're going to be taking your inventories with you.
That's huge.
Be reminding people throughout the day. But with that largest weapon slate coming to multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3, very exciting. Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing as soon as our gamers all just decided to load up and get into the action. It's going to be really pumped. We're going to be all really pumped to just see it because I had a chance to play it, and I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. So I mean, credit to you guys for making something that is not just fun, but also brings back a very familiar feeling for old heads like myself that just like me some good old-fashioned boots on ground COD.
Thank you. That is awesome. We play it every day, and every day I come in, I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to get in there and just grind away.
Yeah, and each year, with the franchise, we intend to take a step forward. Modern Warfare 3 is definitely that. It's the next chapter. We're progressing things. And one of the things you mentioned that I think we'll be talking a lot about today is this player freedom in a lot of different ways. Adam, what can we expect to see down there when the gameplay starts?
I think we've already heard some great positive feedback from the people that really know this game and breathe it every day. So I think once the gameplay kicks off and everybody is able to get their hands on it in the beta starting tomorrow, we're really going to see, continued positive sentiment around the feel of Modern Warfare 3.
Well, you know what? I think the time for talk is past, and it brings me great joy to say, let the games begin, and let's check out Modern Warfare 3 for the first time on stream. This is so exciting, and look, there's going to be a lot to dive into. We're going to be pretty much here the entire time talking through this and then pointing out things that we see, things that catch our attention that we want to highlight for the community. And as it stands right now, I mean, we have all these incredible creators, Stephanie, that are participating in this, and you know that they're loving every minute of it. Playing some Kill Confirm with the homies, always a good time.
Yeah, I think we want to start off with talking about maps. There's so much to talk about, but let's start small for today. We're going to be playing 5 maps here, and
the
those are
movement
the 5
low-key look decent for sure.
maps that are in beta. Greg, you want to take us through what we're going to see?
Yeah, of course. Well, right now we're
It
watching
is
a
most
little bit of
definitely
Skid
back
Row,
on some
and
MW1
that
shit
is,
for real.
A great map.
Iconic.
MW 2019 shit for sure.
And again, Rust
Motherfuckers already
there's so
over
much happening in these
sladding,
maps, and Adam.
drop shot, all type of shit.
What else are we? What else are we gonna have in the beta?
Well,
There's Favela.
As Stephanie mentioned, today we're playing 5 of the 16 core 6v6s that we're launching on day 1 with Modern Warfare 3. So we're talking Favela, Estate, Rust, Skid Row, High Rise, all of which are stone cold classics.
Like, look, motherfuckers already doing too much.
Accommodate the Modern Warfare 3 updated player mechanics and movement and gameplay and weapon feel. So I'm really excited to get a little taste of what's going to be in the beta.
Look at how fast you could just look at how fast you can go prone, bro.
It's really fun for me, as I had mentioned.
Look at how fast he's literally going
prone. Way
prone.
back in the day,
Crouch prone, crouch prone, crouch prone, and just look at how shit then look broken.
I remember a long time ago, and Clayster eliminated me from a Game Battles tournament and absolutely bopped me in the middle, in front of all my friends. He doesn't remember it, but I remember it for the rest of my life.
That's all that matters.
Favela holds a special place in my heart for sure.
I think the coolest thing for me is dropping into a brand new set of maps, but having enough familiarity. I know right where I am, right? But a lot of what we've done and what we're going to see today are these great sledgehammer touches that you guys have brought to these maps, made modern for Modern Warfare 3.
That's right. We've stayed true to the original level design and layout of the original maps. So if you remember some sweet spots, some lines of sight from the originals, those are still going to be there. But we've also made some adjustments to just make them feel better for Modern Warfare 3's player movement and weapon feel. And we feel like it's a really happy medium and a great balance between the two.
Here's my personal favorite, Kim.
Agreed.
I would like to talk to you about this. Fellow high-rise stands, where are you at? I know you're back here.
I see players are already figuring out some of the Easter eggs of the original maps and how to get back into it.
Oh yeah, well there was only one way to try and take over bombsite and S&D. You had to hit the little catwalk on the opening of the map. Come on, guys.
Everybody yesterday, I saw all the creators at the red carpet event. They're all like, I'm sniping off the map. I'm sniping off the ladder on high res. Watch me. I'm a 360 off it. I'm like, oh, here we go. We're already there.
So good. It was so important to us to keep all of those opening moves that you remember from back in the day, and being able to have those in the game, but also have this modernization of the movement, how we're able to work with the high mantles in the game now, like all of this stuff that we're watching in high res. You can now go over a lot of this with mantles, and you can go over, like you can use your slide canceling, you could do all of that.
Well, I was going to ask about that. Did that create a layer of, maybe some complexity with the slide canceling and stuff like that, like trying to ensure that the maps don't get just completely like turned upside down on its head?
It does, and one of the things about these maps is these maps were made 14 years ago, and to have that, like, we had to make them ready to go for 2023, right? We've added that modernization to them, to what gamers expect, to what our Call of Duty
game design changed a lot in those years.
Yeah, it is, and you have to bring everything up to the standard of today. And when we've gone through and we've maintained a lot of that within these maps, and there's a few places where we've had to make exceptions for that, but for the most part, like, you can go in, those lines of sights that were there are still there, and you're going to have fun. You're going to be able to do those opening moves, those opening snipe shots, especially in high rise, just off the bat.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And keeping that conversation going, what are the maps like? Because I know that there's going to be more down the line.
Oh, right? For sure.
Let's talk about the launch maps,
So in addition to these 5 that we're playing today, day one on launch, we're going to get the rest of the 16 OGs from 2009. So we're talking Karachi, Invasion, Afghan,
Yeah.
Quarry, Skid Row, Sub Base, Rundown. Yeah, like it's all there and on and on.
Oh, we got the scrap.
Yeah, so we're super excited to be bringing those. And in addition to those OGs, we have some new Ground War maps that we're launching too. So we have 3 Ground War maps that are brand
Talking
new,
about Ground
which is the
War
the
maps.
traditional like 32v32 vehicle gameplay. Yeah,
Yes.
so that's going to be an awesome alternative for people if they want to take a break from 6v6 or just mash it up.
Like want to go bigger, but you don't necessarily want to dive fully into Warzone. You have Ground War. That is so for people like me who like big, crazy, like huge battles. Like this is so exciting.
Yeah.
Ground War is a great mode for that. And aside from Ground War, I'm excited to say that there is another mode coming back that many of us know and love originally from Call of Duty World War II. And that is War Mode.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, we are super. I mean, War Mode holds a special place
This
in my
shit
heart
seems super
too.
delayed, I'm not
2017.
tweaking.
It's a brand new map that's launching on day one as well. It's got the attacker defender gameplay that we remember from the mode, the linear objectives, the buildables, the scripted events. It's really exciting to see that be part of our day one launch slate as well.
Awesome. So we've got Ground War, we've got Core 6v6, we've got War Mode, and a little something we're going to get to later in the show, a brand new mode coming to multiplayer that will be available at launch and also playable in the beta.
That's right. Yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to get this whole thing.
It's really so cool to see.
I really want to just see a little multiplayer and for sure want to see what the zombies gonna
That's
be.
something I always enjoyed about a lot of these like big
Working with,
events, right? Is
since it's the
everyone
first
loads in, they're
Modern Warfare
discovering these maps
zombie.
for the first time. They're seeing them with fresh eyes, but here. That's not the case. We got a lot of familiarity here, and now the fresh eyes are going to be like, what did they add? What did they contribute to like make this into their own vision of a map? But I do appreciate as a competitive guy that you guys really focused on keeping the core of the maps.
We love these maps. Like we've adopted these maps internally at Sledgehammer. We treat them as our own. And we've gone through every nook and cranny, understanding them, understanding where all of the Easter eggs are, where all the line sites are. We have tons and tons of PowerPoints about it that just allow us to go through and really understand what makes these maps work. And then what we've done is we've taken that nostalgia and we've also added that modernization of spice on top of it, that when you're playing these, when you're coming back to them, it is familiar, but also new at the same time, where you're now able to mantle over things that you were never able to get to. You're able to get up on top of things. Right here, we're watching.
There we go. Yeah. There it is.
I live here.
Yeah. Right on. And to Greg's point too, when these maps first came out in 2009, Hardpoint did not exist. Kill Confirm did not exist. So those are brand new modes for these maps that were never experienced.
Well, I'm interested to see how those modes potentially like elevate some of these maps that maybe were less played like competitively or even casually back in the day.
Whole new experience.
Whole new experience.
Yeah.
Whole new experience. You have some of those maps, those larger maps in Modern Warfare 209, like Derail and Underpass. And those play fantastic when you get into 10v10 or 12v12. We've had those modes are coming. They're going to come out after launch. And it's just fabulous to be able to play them on there. We also have control for those CDL players out there.
CDL folks, yes.
And it's going to be amazing to watch the competitive community go to town on these maps and really, play them and understand what's happening.
Well, we're watching some great kill confirmed action.
There go the
here.
thing that I was just talking
And
about. I was just talking. I knew that's what that
That's all I
was.
got to say on High-Rise. I will be there. I will be
And
waiting
he
for you
add
for
that
beta
shit back in the
tomorrow.
game.
This is so great. I mean,
ADS ready.
I know we've been talking a lot about the 20-year anniversary of Call of Duty, but like, what better way to celebrate that?
I
than,
remember
like,
that motherfucker
with
specifically
dropping
from
all
Black
of
Ops
these
2.
16 day one.
We're looking at High Rise in 2023. And it's so cool. I'm just going to take a moment to appreciate that.
Like that's the game
it's
I
not
got
every
the
day
most
that you get
memories
to,
with.
and not just go back
With
and like
that,
relive things that
with
you
that shit.
enjoyed so much growing
shit
up,
used
but
to
then
be
also
so broken.
there are some streamers here who are younger than Call of Duty's launch, 20 years ago. So they're going to get to experience this really with a fresh coat of paint for the first time ever. That has to feel quite liberating for you guys, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
I think really these maps hold up for, you know, old school veterans as well as like people who are brand new to Call of Duty. If this is your first game playing Call of Duty, you're obviously
Never been a better time to
Yeah.
jump in. Yeah, I mean, you're absorbing so much of COD's history. To your point, what a better way to celebrate 20 years of Call of Duty than with these iconic maps returning in an all-new way. And we're going to talk about all those new ways as part of the, you know, the innovations that you guys have brought to gameplay in just a second. But we want to remind the audience out there that while you're watching gameplay today, you will get to play it starting tomorrow. Take a look here at the beta schedule for players who pre-order on PlayStation starting tomorrow, and next week for players who order on Xbox and PC. The maps, modes, weapons
So,
you're
yeah.
seeing here today, those are in beta.
I'm for sure gonna
2
try to
round
play
mode
on the
maps
8th through
and
the
in-game
10th.
rewards for playing. So
I
anyway,
can
take a
say
look,
that.
Take notes here with the pros playing. Tune into the stream. Get some hot tips before you drop into your first match tomorrow.
The 8th through the 10th
That's right. It's,
on the PlayStation. I'm gonna try to play.
You know, everyone across like all.
If
the
I
different
can't,
platforms,
y'all just gonna have to wait till that open beta for the
Again,
Xbox.
loading up and then seeing like Scrapyard or High Rise still just blows my mind. I genuinely am so
So I don't
excited
even pre-order
about
Call of
this. But,
Duty.
you know,
ain't
there are a
gonna
lot of
lie.
like
As
maps
much as
that,
I play this shit every
returning
year
fans like myself
and get the
definitely will
game
enjoy,
every
but,
time they
you know,
come out, I do not
I
pre-order
love
Call of
some
Duty.
newness. You know, is there anything that we
I
should be
just
expecting?
refuse to
you know, like,
pre-order Call of
post-launch as
Duty.
far as like maps go?
Oh, definitely. I am very, very excited.
And it's
to
really
tell
mainly
people today
because
that starting
I
season
prefer
1,
physical
we have
version of the
a
game.
bunch of new
Like,
maps coming. So season
I
1
don't
we're
even
dropping
like
3, season
having
2
my
dropping
shit
3 more
digital.
new
I'd
ones. So
rather
over
have
the
a
course of
disc.
our
Like,
entire
it's
live
just-
season, there will be 12 new 6v6
that's just
maps
how I am.
coming to Modern Warfare 3.
Awesome.
So you
Launching
can-
with 16, 12 down the road. That is a
right.
big map pool to choose from.
And these are all different sizes of maps, different locales, for all different play styles. You know, you might see 1 or 2 fan favorites come back as well over the course of live season, but we have a bunch of new maps coming that we're really excited about.
And those are 6v6
Yep,
competitive
6v6.
maps that players can play. There are other maps in there as well that we'll talk about once we get into the live season, but 6v6 core maps
Stay tuned.
right off the bat.
Brand
And
new.
guess what? With all of those maps, it's back. You know what you can do with them? You can vote. We're going to see it in a lobby soon, but map
Oh,
voting
you can
is
vote
back,
back?
folks.
Yeah, that's huge.
Get excited. I mean, the community has been thrilled. I can't wait to see it in action here today. I'll be taking notes on which ones we know are the ringers of the group. I think we have a good feeling.
Somebody voted for Estate, it looks like. Here, we're looking at Estate.
Oh,
right
nice.
now.
Map
yeah.
voting
Somebody
back.
voted that.
I-
Yeah,
That's
a good one
that's
for
actually
snipers.
decent
like
as
the
hell
state.
for real.
Yep.
I think we
Always have.
we have
Cause
an
it
idea
be
of
them,
where the
it be
maps are
them
gonna land.
specific
Yep.
maps
But
that's like.
when you account for the new
Then
modes,
nobody
the modes that
wanna
you've never
play,
played
we
and
just
everything,
skip over
when you get
them
into
bitch, man.
hard point and you need that space to have that rotation, it'll be interesting to see what ones are popping
Oh,
up. at the
that's
top.
what I'm looking forward to. I want to jump into a private match lobby with my friends and run around and see where the hard points are on you know, these like on Derailed or something like that. Because Skid Row, like I was actually talking with Nameless in the back about this. It's like these maps now, like you have maps like Skid Row that could actually like be potentially viable, like competitively, which is quite exciting. It just changes the entire like feel of the offering, which, you know, we didn't have back then.
We've honestly already been talking to CDL a little bit about some of their favorites, about what they might want to play, and it's great to get their feedback early on to see how the competitive.
All right, we're looking at Lupo, my guy Lupo. He is
He's good at sniping.
in his loadout editor. We can get a good look here.
See
He's
the
got
boots
the
and
lightweight
shit.
boots. And Kim, I would love if you
Yeah.
would take us through what we're seeing here and how loadout select has changed and what players can expect.
Yeah, so what you're seeing here, so someone is looking at our boots category. This is actually one of our new categories for perks. So we've split up the perks into 3 different categories. We have boots, gloves, and gear. And you're going to see some fan favorites come back. We've remixed some of the perks, and we've brought some new ones into the fray. Now, they're all also represented with physical gear items. So everything that you see there has some contextualization.
The
for
hood
players.
look
So
very
it's not just,
similar, like
a
very
list of
very
things you're selecting
similar.
from. It's like you're getting these movement boosts because
MW2.
you're bringing in boots, or you're getting this weapon handling bump because you're bringing in gloves. So we really like to add that sort of context for players to understand what they're bringing in for perks.
Yeah, it's different, it's logical, but you're also going to see some of the same perks that we know and love. So
yes.
Call of Duty fans will be familiar with them, but presented in an all-new way. What are you guys most excited about to see here with players getting into that loadout edit, kind of customizing these builds out for their playstyles?
I think for me, it's all of the movement aspects of it, right? So we have so many things that are on there on perks that are around.
But yeah,
We have
y'all,
one
I'm
that
finna
allows you to
be-
slide further.
The
Yeah.
D-pads.
I'm finna be ending
the
this.
D-pad.
I ain't gonna
I've
be
been
able to get a
using the-
fresh
I've been using the
reaction.
D-pads.
And then we have the lightweight boots. We have the canvas sneakers. I also hear those are your favorite.
I'm sneaky. I'm trying to move. I
Yeah.
need all the help.
I'm not
I can
finna be
get.
able to get a fresh
Yeah.
We need
reaction
all the
on the
things.
So, and
zombies
those are
and
just going
shit.
to cancel
Like,
out your
I ain't gonna lie, I
noise when
damn
you're
near
moving
probably
around. They're
see
gonna
it.
eliminate
I probably, because I'm
footsteps.
not
The true
finna,
silent movement
like,
purge
like, I'm gonna
is
keep it a
back.
buck. I'm not
Yes.
finna
Can
hold off
confirmed,
to
have
see what the
used it,
zombies
heard
looking
nothing.
like. So, but I
It
do
is
want to
very
get a
silent.
reaction video
So
up.
it was only
It's
footsteps.
it's not gonna be a
well, also,
a
you know, I mean,
brand
I
new
can't hear
reaction,
anymore at their
but
old age anyway. No.
Keeps making
I still
old
want to like
jokes. I don't know what's
make a
happening.
video of me talk about it. So
But hey,
Cause I
guess
gotta
when,
go
you know,
somewhere,
you're
I gotta
talking about,
leave, so
Call of Duty
I'm
having been
gonna
around
end
for
this
so long.
and
It's
just watch a little rush real
amazing how
quick.
we've all just grown up with this, right? And you guys are seeing these things that happened back then. You know, the way the game was made, and you're taking ways to like improve upon it.
Damn, that
also,
motherfucker,
again,
he ain't
keeping
even
it
get a
very
hit
familiar,
mark.
but also keeping it very fresh. Something that really stuck out to me, Kim, is that you guys bringing back that classic radar, right? You know, you got your
Damn.
mini map with red dots on there.
Yeah.
I love
Damn,
it.
them
I'm
hit marks
glad
is
that
crazy.
came back in.
Yeah, we are too. I mean, so any unsuppressed weapon fire will show up as a red dot on the mini map, and we think it's really just a core intel piece for our player base for Modern Warfare 3. We really want to make sure that
Okay.
people know where the firefights are happening, really understand, and as we mentioned earlier about just knowing the maps and being very familiar and nostalgic.
Also,
with those
they
things,
got
like,
that
you
shit
can
as
see
a
the
what's
red
the
dots on
name
the
now?
mini-maps, and you can understand. I know
Basically
the map
that,
already potentially coming in. I know how I'm gonna.
the little thing that you had to earn,
strategize more with your teammates.
like
so, we
how
really just
on
felt that
MW2
bringing back
you
the
had
classic
to
was
get like
absolutely the way to go.
It's classic gameplay.
same way you got
turned
dead
to
silence and shit
classic
like that.
Maps. I think to your point,
I
on
forgot
these
what that
maps,
shit
it makes
called, but
perfect
that
sense,
shit
especially with the
is
familiarity.
just
And even for new
something
players,
you
you're going to
can
figure
use
these
at
maps
any
out
time
quickly.
now.
But it feels right.
You better
It feels
reload that
great.
shotgun.
I really love seeing it. You have a direct way to engage.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to hear you guys talk about that. And that's not the only piece of classic gameplay that you'll see returning in Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, tell me more.
Tell me more. We've talked about a little bit of movement, but
Yeah, I
I'd
can
like
see
to get
the-
into some of the nitty gritty.
I can see like
Slide,
like that thing that you run
cancel,
up looks big as
reload
hell.
animation
Yes.
cancel. They're both back.
Yeah. So we felt really strongly about bringing back slide cancel and reload cancel. And in both of those things, really the core was we
Then they
wanted
said
players to feel
They brought
responsive,
everything
feel like
back. They
had a lot
brought
of
reload
options. So we know
canceling
that when
back.
you commit to doing a slide,
They brought
you're
slide
stuck on a pretty
cancel.
linear trajectory.
They brought all
we know
that
that when
shit
you're doing
back.
a reload, some of those weapons have really long reloads. It's a real big commitment. So
They
even after
pretty
doing
much
that, we wanted
just
to make sure that
MW
players
2019
had the
all
choice to
over
cancel
again.
out of that because we know things change moment to moment so quickly in these battles.
But
And
shit
it just,
probably
it,
finna
it
be
felt
more,
right, and we're just so happy that we have it back in. And we know that I think we feel that players are really going to be happy these things are back in.
Awesome. We're going to see it a lot here today. I'm sure we have our movement kings and queens getting around the map in new and interesting ways. Now, Greg, time to kill, or TTK. Always a hot topic with our players, with our community. It's complex. It has a lot of different moving pieces when we talk about it. Can you give us details on what to expect in terms of time to kill for Modern Warfare 3?
Yes, I can. I can give you the exact
Yes, you
details.
can.
Yeah.
This is the guy.
Only the exact details.
Only the exact details. So rather than 100 health, we have 150 health across all of our players.
So that's got parity with Warzone.
So that is parity with Warzone, what's currently live in Warzone.
Yep.
And it'll also carry over into Modern Warfare 3
Yep.
Season 1 as well. And what we've also done with that time to kill, so what you're going to notice is it's much more consistent across the board. So we've eliminated some of these spikes that we've had in the past because our modifiers, so we have modifiers on your, when you get a headshot, it does more damage. When you do a limb shot, it does less damage. So we've kind of normalized those and closed the gap between them. And what that allows for you as a player is you're able to really have this experience where it's consistent. So when you're putting bullets on target, it is now like you get that feeling, you get that rhythm back into your gameplay, and you're able to go from combat to combat and start to feel that pace of combat, especially with our hit markers now, like the sound effect. If you haven't had a chance to listen to them, like they're fantastic. The audio team's done a great job with them.
Hit markers
We have
also fantastic.
Yeah, hit marker visuals as well. So you're also noticed that headshot hit marker. So that's when that extra damage is going to come into play, and it's normalized across the board. So it is a little longer. You could respond to getting shot. Like as soon as you start to see your screen light up red, you can pull away, you can get into cover, and really take that engagement in the way that you want to take that engagement.
Yeah, I think with those visual identifiers and with the audio cues, kind of taking that step forward a little bit, you certainly feels like you have a bit more time to evade. Definitely,
Yes.
you have more survivability.
Yeah, I'm ready though.
With the freedom of movement.
Yes, it certainly
to get out of combat, and that includes a new thing that I would like to talk about called tax stance.
Yes, tax stance is a fantastic addition to our movement
Oh,
set
yeah,
as
yeah.
well as
Alright,
what you're
y'all,
doing
that-
with tactical.
Damn, pause the video. Alright, y'all, I'm finna end this. When I come in, I probably don't do nothing else. I ain't gonna lie though. I don't even know, but I am gonna try to get a video reaction on the zombies. Like I say, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm probably gonna already been and watch the zombies before I even make the reaction video. 100%. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I'm just catch y'all later, some shit. But alright, y'all, I gotta go.